Good morning, guys. It's Heather, and it's the Butterfly Effect plant-based weight loss. And I am sitting here, and it has been 1 week since I had surgery, and I'm doing really good. I wanted to check in with you guys, but really, what I want to talk to you about is the Ultimate Weight Loss Conference that is happening in Las Vegas the weekend of Labor Day weekend, so September 1st. And I've been planning to go to this pretty much since I went to the last one. So I went to the last one. I made a video about it, so I'll link that video below. It was in California, in Topanga Canyon, at the Mermaid. Um, anyway, it was at a different place. But this year, it's going to be in Vegas, which makes it really accessible for a lot of people because flights to Vegas are often pretty inexpensive. And, you know, the reason that I want to go so bad is last year was just life-changing for me. It really was. It really was. It happened right around when I was having my, crisis, and I was having, a relapse, and just not doing very well. And I was feeling kind of bad about myself, and especially I'd see the pictures, and I was on the panel with a bunch of other big winner, people that have taken off a lot of weight with the Ultimate Weight Loss Program, and I wasn't feeling that good about myself. I wasn't feeling that good about my progress compared to them, and that all went away. That all went away. So even if you know the basics of the Ultimate Weight Loss Program, it is so good to have them reinforced. You can never hear them enough times. You can never hear them enough times. I have taken off over 280 pounds following these principles. And I'm going to Las Vegas to hear the principles again, but also to hear brand new lectures from Dr. Doug Lisle. Doug Lisle gets it. He understands, how you mentally take off weight using a plant-based program. He just does. If you've ever watched any of his McDougall talks, or if you've seen his own stuff on Esteem Dynamics, I've been using his techniques to help get my mind right for a long time, and they have been great, And then the other person that I really respect that's going to be there is Dr. Goldhammer. Dr. Goldhammer is a pioneer in fasting for relieving health conditions. He helped me with, some great advice for some health conditions I was going through. He is amazing and generous with his time, and he's really, really, really a brilliant guy. So between those two, then you get AJ, and she's going to share lectures that she's never shared at any health conference, at any talk that she's ever given. Brand new stuff from her book, which we're all excited to have come out. Okay, John Pierre. John Pierre was a trainer for Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, I know he doesn't think that that's the most important thing he's done, but he's a trainer to movie stars. Okay, he's gonna do the boot camps every morning. He's gonna be there. Dr. Kerry Saunders. She is another plant-based doctor that I really admire, and she's going to give you the real information about not only what you weigh, but also what does that even mean? What is, are you, how much of your weight is bone? How much of it is muscle? How much of it is fat? How much of it is water? So important to know. So important to know, because you can feel like you're lean and you could still have more, fat to go, or you could feel like you're still fat, or you weigh more than you think you should weigh, and really it's muscle and you're going the right direction. So I'm really excited to hear from her. But I have to tell you, one of the things I got the most out of was just hanging out with my tribe. We see all these people online. They become like our closest friends. We love them. Rarely do we ever get to meet them in real life. A lot of people, you might live somewhere where you are the only vegan you know, and you're definitely, the only one who follows these principles of SOS free, no sofas, um, eating vegetables for breakfast. Like, if it didn't make us enough of a freak that we're vegan, now we eat vegetables for breakfast, and we eat according to caloric density, and we look great, we feel great, we're taking off lots of weight. I've taken off over 280 pounds following these principles, but it does isolate you, right? And you feel like the only person who's carrying around a potato in your purse or taking her own salad dressing to the salad bar. And so just the community and the fellowship of being with other people that eat like you, that are also getting great results, that have happy, calm brains. All these women all together, and there was no backbiting, there was no drama, because we're all eating in a way that makes our brains calm. We're not exciting our serotonin and getting dopamine hits, and having our mood fling all around, and all of our hormones are getting regulated. And this is such a healthy way of eating that it makes for nice people too. When you eat a compassionate diet, I really do think it makes you a nicer person. If you think about it, you're not eating like the adrenaline and the cortisol and the terror hormones of those animals, um, of unhappy animals. And when people eat meat, they eat that, and we're not eating that, and so automatically it raises your vibration. So these are very nice people. These are wonderful people, and they live all over the country. I got to last year. I was I shared a house. We shared a B&B with somebody from Kentucky, somebody from New Jersey, somebody from Ohio, and I never would have gotten to meet those people. I'm so glad I went. Last year, I'll be honest. I was like, I don't know if I have the money. I was so on the fence. I didn't know why I should go. I'm like, I have the principles down. I've taken off a lot of weight. No, I needed to go. I so needed to go. I had a huge breakthrough, and that has made me have a fabulous year. It's August. I've already taken off over 100 pounds this year. Just this year. Um, and a lot of it was I had to get the principles wired down. I had to have it. And I did a lot of self-forgiveness work, just listening to Dr. Lyle. I had like doing the ugly cry, realizing that so many things were not my fault, and that it wasn't too late, and that I could undo some things. And it was just really empowering. I know, this is just my experience of it. So, look, guys, I just had surgery a week ago, and this thing is a few weeks away. There's no way I'm not going. There's no way I'm not going. If people have to push me around in a wheelchair, I still have my wound vacuum. I'm wearing my wound vacuum, okay? I'm going to this. I would not miss it. I would not miss it. So, some reasons I've heard from people that they can't go. One is like that the money. They can't afford the money. Well, one thing that you can do is get a discount by putting in the code Vegas100, and that'll take $100 off the cost. So that'll help a lot. Another thing is if you use PayPal, they have this thing called PayPal Credit, and they'll let you spread out the payments, and they don't charge any interest for the first 6 months on big purchases like that. So you could spread out the payments over 6 months. You could go get what you need, get nurtured, make an investment in your health and in yourself, and then you could have that, and pay that off over time. And I just have to ask you, how much money have you spent on diet programs that didn't work over the years? Because I know I spent a lot. a lot on books and pills and potions and programs and rejoining Weight Watchers and repaying initiation fees and gyms that I paid for a whole year for that I didn't ever go to. I Wouldn't you like to invest in something that actually works, that people actually take off a lot of weight and they keep it off, and it changes your mind? It doesn't just change your body and change your food. Um, and the other thing is, a lot of us are moms, and we're like, that's a lot of money to just spend on ourselves. And I think that sometimes can show up as self-esteem, that we don't feel worthy of like that, spending some money on ourselves. But think about it. Have you ever bought your kid like an expensive gaming system? Have you ever paid for them to go to a certain camp or something that you knew that they would really like and they would get a lot out of? Have you ever said yes when your spouse wanted, a stereo system or something for his car, or something, something maybe a little outrageous, but you were happy to do that because you love that person, and you know that sometimes we all need a little splurge. We all need to take care of something. And how much better could you show up for them if you were well and happy and healed and whole and, and thin and health, like for the rest of your life? This is an investment that you're making for the rest of your life that directly benefits your family, because when your weight is up, your hormones are off, it can make you be moody, it can make you have mood swings. My kids will tell you I'm an entirely different person than the person that they grew up with. I also was always tired. I was also always complaining. That doesn't make me that fun to be around. I was resenting people because everything was so hard for me and I had to do it, and it was so dang hard, and so I resented having to do it. I am such a different person now. I'm able to joyfully complete what is mine to do, and I still have energy left to have some fun, and I believe in taking care of myself. I believe in investing in my health, and this is part of how I'm going to do it. So if you have any way to do this, I would really seriously think about doing it. I would really seriously think about doing it. And my last reason is just really selfish. I think I'm going to hit 300 pounds off while I'm in Vegas. It's really close. It's really close. I think I was like 12 pounds away the last time I weighed in. And I'm not weighing in right now, so I don't know, and I can't guarantee. I'm not going to promise it, but I think I'm going to hit it there. It would be so cool if some of you guys could celebrate with me. Flights to Vegas are really cheap right now. If you go on kayak.com, they will help you find like the cheapest way to get there. We have a Facebook group that will help you find people to share a hotel room. And we're staying at the Tuscany Hotel. It's super cheap. It's super cheap. I'm rooming with 2 other people, and then like 1 more person's joining us the last night, which to me just sounds like fun, like a big old slumber party. These are people I want to hang out with more anyway, and Vegas is such a fun place to go. We're gonna go to a Cirque du Soleil show. We're gonna have so much fun, and all the food's gonna be compliant. The food you aren't gonna have to worry about. You can just be taken care of with that. So anyway, if you were on the fence, I know it's coming right up, but do you really want to miss it? Because Chef AJ is like very clear. This is the last time. We're not having another one. It isn't happening again. If you don't get in on it this time, you just don't get in on it. And that would break my heart, because I can't imagine not being there with my family, with my tribe, with my peeps. I want to meet you guys. I want to hug you. I want to hug you like your comments and your kindness all come through to me. I want to hug you back. I want to meet you guys. So if there's any way you can come to Vegas, I would say come to Vegas. Come to Ultimate Weight Loss Live with Chef AJ and Pierre and Charles is going to talk. So if you want to hear from the perspective of a spouse of somebody that lives with one of us crazy UWL lefties, he's going to be talking. Bailey the dog is going to be there. And I'm going to be there. And a lot of other people that have taken off a lot of weight, like hundreds of pounds. Hundreds of pounds. If you want to see if this program works, just look at our before pictures, because this program works. And this, for me, this program was the last stop, and it worked where nothing else worked. So if you're there and you've tried pretty much everything and nothing has worked for you, and you need something that you know will work, I would try to get to Vegas if you possibly can. Alright, I'm going to put all the information for how you can sign up for Vegas down below. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. I'll be back. I'm going to try to do some recipe videos while I'm home and I have some time. So stay tuned for that, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.